Hotep, brothers and sisters. My name is Nefera, Atum, Atet, Inab, Mayat. Brothers and sisters, what I would like to talk to you about today is the reverse side of enlightenment, which is where our true power resides, in the dark side of nature. I'm going to be talking to you, brothers and sisters, about how to come in contact with your innermost self through the practice, the ancient, deep, lost mysteries of Kemet, called absolute self annihilation. Now, in self annihilation, many of our spiritualists, our beloved spiritualists, have a system in place where they have defined their pinnacle of spiritual realization, brothers and sisters, and they have used a word and they have bastardized a term for countless eons and eons. And this word, brothers and sisters, we must eliminate from our vocabulary, because it is not where our future lies. You have to remember, brothers and sisters, that the word is extremely powerful. It is from which all things have sprang forth, brothers and sisters. And I would love for you to get rid of the word enlightened. You do not want to be enlightened, brothers and sisters. You want to be indemned. You want to be shaded, pummeled, and pillaged by dark antithesis light. The antithesis of light, brothers and sisters, is where your power lies. You must be indemned. Do nothing, because nothing is really everything, brothers and sisters. So when you do nothing, you bear witness to the fact that you are everything in nothingness. See, do you hear me? No, do you hear me, brothers and sisters? What I'm saying is, you must completely strive at all costs to do nothing, which will put you in a motion of stasis, a direction of non-motion, and from this stasis will cause inertia, which will allow dark forces to come and consume you, so that you may become the black hole that consumes all light. Become a complete antithesis to the light, my brothers and sisters. You must become indemned. That is not where our power lies, brothers and sisters. You must lower your frequency. You must lower your frequency. We thought for so much time that we had to raise it. No, because if you raise it, you will not be able to lower it. So it is a lot better to be low and to become high when it is needed than to get so high that you cannot be low, brothers and sisters. Do you hear me? Now, the way that you achieve this state of dimming your light is by doing nothing. We know this. And by doing nothing, you will bring forth self-annihilation, bearing witness to the fact that you are truly nothing. In other words, I speak it like my brothers and sisters in the street would say, you ain't shit. You's a nigga. And you have to come in contact and embrace this truth, this fundamental truth, because this is where our freedom lies, brothers and sisters. The freedom is knowing that we aren't free at all, brothers and sisters, and there is no need to fight for anything. Because if you fight for something, you give it power You give it the security of knowing that it will always exist. So if you want something to go away, do nothing at all. See, this science is going to sound real bugged out. And I understand this, and I understand, brothers and sisters, that it's going to take some time for this philosophy to really catch on. We have to do the complete opposite of what we were taught was right and conventional in bringing forth a healing of energies in our nation. See, brothers and sisters talk to me all the time, and I get a lot of criticism in what I'm saying because it is so uncommon. This wisdom is an uncommon wisdom. See, and when the people are faced with a uncommon, a awkward path, they tend to reject it violently and violently suppress it at first until it bears itself as self-evident. So, what I would like to say is that by doing nothing and bearing witness that all of this is bullshit, you will begin to create your own reality. There are no dietary stipulations. Eat whatever you want. Make pork the healthy sacrament of your religion. Make the nectar of the gods Kool-Aid. Because you are the gods, my brothers and sisters, and your nature is of a low level. You are low-level dogs, and that is a good thing. It's not a bad thing because dogs, they are very attuned to the spiritual. They can hear sounds we can't hear. They can smell things we can't smell, and they are always so happy. Think about the dog. Your dog, you rub his belly and it's all right with him. We have become so complex with our personality complex because we felt that we were entitled to something. We felt that there was some purpose to this life, that there is some reason to exist, that we are here to make a mark in the universe, when in actuality, nobody gives a fuck about us. Think about this. Have you ever been in an airplane? Of course, most of us have. And you fly this airplane, brothers and sisters, and you look down on the city. And you see it. And it looks almost like a little video game, right? And you're only a couple miles in the sky, right? And you look down. Even less than a couple miles in the sky. Couple hundred feet, couple thousand feet in the sky. And you look down. And you look so insignificant, so microscopic. You have just as much of a role in this universe as a fruit fly. Get over it. Matter of fact, the nervous system of a fruit fly is more complex than a embryo in the mother's womb. So you tell me how important you are. See, it's a blow. I know, I feel your pain right now because you've been taught that you were great, that you came from great people, but knowing that you aren't great is where your greatness lies. Do you hear me? If they were great people, we would be great right now. This is self-evident. When you see someone great, they don't do ungreat things, do they? No, brothers and sisters, they don't. So, be the greatest ungrateful people. And you, okay, the reason I say do the complete opposite is because you're doing it anyway and you're beating yourself up for it when you do it.